And hello to Parker or Viral Edge. Today, guys, I'm bringing you another Call of Duty Zombies live stream, and this time is for the 10-year anniversary of Black Ops 3 Zombies. Insane. I mean, it feels like it's been a while, right? Because, you know, I was in 9th grade playing this, but it does not feel this long. And I'm pumped up. We're gonna play the Horizon Direct Easter egg. So let's dive into it. It should be pretty awesome. Got a little 115 plan to get the hype rolling, just a hair, but if you guys haven't already, please be sure to hit that like button. Hopefully this is, maybe take a second to go. Okay, yeah, should be good. Guys, how are we doing tonight? Hopefully wonderful. I can't speak over this absolute banger. Is the webcam good? I had to move it. Is that all good? Up? I think so. Awesome, guys. Well, I have the Gobblegum set. We're just gonna dive in. Let's hit this thing hard. DE, one of the all-time best Easter eggs. One of the ones I've done about 1,000,000 times. I'll let this song play out, though. We've kind of got to do that. We've got a couple minutes here, so. But yes, if you guys are jumping in here, please be sure to hit that like button. I appreciate it a ton. Should be a banger of a stream. Honestly, I was fairly tired before this, but I'm like, screw it. We're gonna dive in. Let me see. So, but yes, if you guys are jumping in here, that's actually about perfect volume. I didn't want to make it too quiet, because we still had to hype it up. And my personal favorite's probably Beauty of Annihilation, but everyone loves some good 115, so. Alright, let's dive in. Let's actually do the, let's do the little Easter egg here as well with the nades. We can do that going into the, or just as we're playing. Alright. Tram, oh, Tram is moving right. We of course want Soda Fountain. Antithesis. Here it is, banger right here. There it is. Alright. The DE actually has an absolute banger as well. So we'll have to play that as well too. We will camp first room till we can at least get Soda Fountain. I know it can throw you off a round or two, but I don't really care. We're gonna Sawteeth. Oh my god, my favorite zombies map. Let's go, bro. How you doing, Sawteeth? Good to see you, my friend. We were going through the BO3 maps anyways, you know, sorta for the 10 years, sorta, because I was feeling BO3. But that being said, I was like, we were coming up on DE, and I'm like, oh, I didn't even grab my thing. We were coming up on DE, and I'm like, we are waiting to do DE until the Black Ops 3 10-year, essentially. So that's kind of what we did there. That's how I lined it up, but good to see you, Sawteeth, man. Glad to hear you're doing well. Lightning Bow, yes, sir, that's what we're doing, because I'd probably fail the boss fight without it. Alright, like I said, let's keep just camping in here. I didn't even check. That could have been like a double points or something. But yeah, I had to blast that to get rolling. But yeah, now we're getting after it a bit. Should be a fun one. Alright, let me see here. There we go. Insta-kill. Where's the bro at? Here he is. Screw it. We'll get this cooking. There we go. Alright. I kind of want to grab the RK5 nonetheless. Just as we're running through. We'll do that as well. But yeah, let's get Soda Fountain before we leave here. Again, even if it takes a few rounds, seemingly not yet, so we'll rack the points, we'll be good. Alright. Rack up a little bit of points, and I don't get me wrong, I know we could be out there right now killing under the dragon, but all is well. Here we go. All is well. We're chilling. Here we go. Here we go. But yes, good to see you, Sawteeth. I really appreciate you coming out. I had streamed tonight. I know random weeknight, whatever. But this is like an event. I mean, to be playing BO3 for 10 years, man, and still, like, I don't play it every day, or anywhere as much as I used to, but the fact that I still, revisit this game on a monthly basis, basically, is just nuts. And, yeah. Yes, I only stream on YouTube. But yeah, have a game that we're still, visiting 10 years later this frequently. I mean, come on. It's the best game of all time. It's not even close. I'm actually going to do this. I don't think we'll have a ton of people here tonight, but share your favorite Black Ops 3 memory. And we won't even say zombies. We'll just say Black Ops 3 memory in general. Let's hear it. That sounds great. But yeah, I'm excited for this one. Should be a fun one to get out here to today. Let me see something as well here. Make sure all is good. Here. But yeah, hit that like button, guys, if you've not already. Does help a ton. All right, let's see. We got the shield piece. Perfect. I did expect the box there, but I was like, screw it. Let's get the RK5. Was kind of the goal, so. All right. But yeah, it should be a fun one tonight. I'm excited for this. It's been a little bit since I've done the Easter egg, so I always like to do a couple Easter eggs, or specifically this one, like before a new game comes out, anyways. And we have Black Ops 7 next Thursday evening, really, or Friday. But Thursday evening, I think we'll be at it. And I don't know what time we'll be getting on, because I do have a work thing that kind of goes into the evening. But Friday, I will not be working, and I will be playing the entire day. Friday, hopefully. It's kind of the plan, at least. So, yeah, we'll see how all that goes, but should be a fun weekend. Told my wife to not make any plans, because I wanted to play Black Ops 7 all weekend. So, yeah, gonna have a lot to learn. Ashes of the Dam with the Easter egg and stuff. And then also, farm, I'm sure I'll be grinding a little bit of that as well, too. It's kind of, the fact we already have another Black Ops game and another map already, it kind of has me in a similar spot to even some of the Black Ops 6 DLCs, where it's like, oh, what's up, zombie? I don't know if I said that. Where the maps feel fairly close together. Like, we didn't get the Reckoning all that long ago. And Zombies is definitely kind of dry right now, so a map will be good, or Ashes of the Damned and BO7 as a whole will be good, but it wasn't enough time that it was like, oh my god, I need a new Zombies map. Like, I felt like between grinding Dark or Nebula, as well as playing a little bit of BO3, I felt like I've been very content at this point. So to already have like a new game releasing next week is pretty crazy, which is awesome, but it's also like just rapid. I didn't feel like I was like dying for a map just yet, but I'm not gonna complain. One thing though today that I learned that I didn't like one bit, and really bumming to hear, is GTA released to, or pushed back from May to November. I am struggling with that because I was actually defending the May. Like, they were delayed it the one time. It was supposed to be released fall of this year. It got delayed to May. And I was actually defending it to people. I'm like, you know what? I think they delayed it one final time. I think May's the day. I was incorrect. It's November now. So I guess one of my things was, I actually had spoke it before, but I had thought originally, I was like, Black Ops 6, maybe, that'd be the time where we would wrap it up with a nice Treyarch game. Bro! Okay, we're actually going to restart that. That is so dumb. I want to save my gobblegum. That's so dumb. We'll grind through. I won't even save zombies. We're going to grind through. What a way to start the 10-year anniversary stream. But I was defending that, and I was like, with Black Ops 6, I was like, maybe we'll have one final Treyarch game. That'll kind of touch off the YouTube career. That will be like multiple Treyarch games, whatever. And then a year Black Ops 7's coming, so I'm like, well, I got to stay and do Black Ops 7 at least for a year. And then I was like, and GTA 6. So I was like, that's going to be a year. I'll have to go through that. And then I'll get to go through that. And then now it's delayed even more till next November, which is insane. So, yeah. Next November, if it releases, then that time frame could be one of the best times like ever in life, though. Between you have that, you'll have GTA 6 in November, you'll have Avengers Secret Wars in December, and is that December? I think it's December. And Star Wars Starfighter in that month, which I feel like one of them will get delayed if that's the case, if they're both in that month. We'll see. All right, let's go back into it. I didn't want to waste that. We're going to grind out. We're going to do better than last time. That was stupid. Let's grind this out. Let's grind this out. But yeah, man, I was bummed to hear that. I know we're not supposed to be. We're supposed to be talking about BO3, but ahead on the future, man. GTA 7, man, or 6, not 7. GTA 7, dead serious, will probably not be out till 2045 at this rate. I'm not even, if I was to put a guess in it right now, I would say something about 2040 maybe, but that's only talking 14 years when we're sitting at, it'll be 13 years, and I honestly feel like it'll only take longer. I'm going to honestly just say 2045, I think, is when we will see GTA 7. That is... I will be 44 years old. That'll be crazy. But yeah. It's what we're cooking with here, guys. It's delayed again, which is an absolute bummer. I am bummed out. But that game better be fucking perfect. Like, no bugs. And the crazy part is, you know, they can't even probably test everything until, can't even do much until it actually is out and people can, you know, play and all that stuff. If someone subscribes or I miss it, let me know, but these are kind of annoying on my ears right now. But yeah, that's my rant at least for the day. But, you know, let's... Like I said in the pinned comment, if you guys have like a specific, you know, BO3 memory or something that really stands out, share it. I'll share a few as we go through because I have plenty of amazing memories. One that stands out in particular is Shadows of Evil with my friends. We had a pack of 4 of us, or whatever, squad of 4. And we failed that Easter egg like probably too many times. We probably failed it 5 times before we got to it. But the attempts of doing it and failing and then actually getting it eventually was like some of the core, like most core gaming memories ever. And that was in 9th grade, which is just crazy. I've been out of high school now. It's like my 6th year out of high school. So yeah, about to 10 years, whatever. But it was one of the best memories doing that alone. And then my friend Josh as well. He and I did, basically, we did every single Easter egg together through BO3. So that alone is also such a great memory of playing every one. We were on Xbox, so we had to wait a month. So we basically had like a game plan by the time, you know, it actually came out. So we basically would wait that month. It was on PS4 or whatever. And then once it arrived, we would get to it and we would dive in and do the Easter eggs. And we did every single one like you gotta in this perfect game, right? Okay, let's keep moving. Absolute, like, some of the most fun times ever. Again, those group Easter eggs, but that one as well. Or those together, the 2 of us were really cool. Man of War, I like that. I never grabbed this. Even on the other side of things, talking, there's so much more zombies, right? But talking on multiplayer even, man, I always thought a very fun multiplayer. I remember loving the beta, and then when this game came out, the funny part about it is I actually really enjoyed the multiplayer, but I think I only did like 3 prestiges. I would have to look at my account because zombies was too good that's why I literally could like only play zombies is what I wanted to do. So that was one where I actually really enjoyed the multiplayer. Didn't play it a ton though. Another thing within the multiplayer, which I don't even know, probably didn't even rank up, but doing custom games with people. It was like the UMG or MLG. I think UMG was what they called them, but the Ultimate Game Battles, something like that. That doesn't make sense, but something like that. Those we did those as well. Those were fun. Back to zombies though, I of course played all throughout. I would literally spend one of my first. Oh, actually, again, there's a zillion stories of BO3 zombies. Now that I'm talking on it, but one of the big ones for me actually was when the game first came out 10 years ago today. I actually hated Shadows of Evil. Like, I thought that was just crap. And honestly, when I played BO2 even, I didn't like as much of like the advanced maps and stuff. So I played Shadows and I was just not a fan. Like, I did not think it was good at all. I actually thought it was super shit. I had a little more fun, in regard to playing with like friends and stuff on Shadows. It was a little bit bigger. I think, probably my friends knew a little bit more on some of the stuff, and then that kind of allowed me to see some of it where I was like, wow, that's pretty cool. Like, I remember a clip of one time I think I was dead, and one of my friends clutched up with one of the swords that I think only he had at the time because he knew how to get it and whatnot. And I remember thinking like, wow, that is super cool. Like a sword, in a zombies game. And so one night it like cracked to me, like, I was playing the giant and stuff, and I don't even think I had the giant right away. I think I had to ask my mom for the credit card to buy it, but I didn't have the giant right away. And then essentially I one night was like, it was probably like a Friday night in 9th grade, and I was like, I'm gonna learn zombies this year. Like, I don't know what it's gonna take, but I'm gonna learn it, whatever. And I searched up a guide. I don't remember whose I watched, because I remember watching like the Smith Plays guides, and then I remember watching, I think, 2Pro for You Games, whatever. But whoever I was watching, I did, this is great, hey, thanks, man. Doing all that, I remember watching one of them, and I basically just took it slow throughout. Killer ZBR, what's up, man? I'm doing wonderful. How are you doing, Killer? Good to see you, man. I appreciate you coming out. Everything's going good here. Hope you were doing good as well. But I remember watching the whole Shadows thing. I probably died a couple times, but learning, how to do the Apothecon and how to do the swords and the sword upgrades and all that stuff. And I remember thinking like that was just so sick that I learned all that. And then I think I went over to the giant, and not as much to learn there, but I think I learned the secondary perk, or not secondary perk, the secret perk, as well as like the annihilator and the song and the sound cues and stuff. And I remember thinking that was pretty sick as well. So at that point I was kind of like in it. Like I was like, I'm learning every map in this game. And that's kind of where that started. I should say that's where my like love and desire for this game really started. Baldur's Gate 3. I don't even know what that is, bro. What is that? What is Baldur's? But yeah. And then, I mean, you go through each season, or you go through the whole, DLC season, which I actually basically loved every single map. I remember when, Der Eisendrache came out, I remember watching the trailer and then it actually coming out, and it was always kind of, again, that delayed reaction of yeah, I'll kind of just actually roll through each map and what I thought and things like that. But I remember seeing the trailer and the map was like coming out Tuesday or Thursday or whatever it was, and then didn't get it for that month. So in school, me and my friends would watch the live streams of the map, and then can I say how bad that month was? Like that was so dumb of a thing. Like do a week Call of Duty. Again, that's gone now, but we would watch, DE gameplay, and we would see people with bows and whatnot, and we're like, oh my god, like that's cool, and we're picking our bows and stuff. So when, it came out, we started doing them. I had gotten stuck with the fire bow, and I remember being like so frustrated with that, like how difficult it was to do and stuff. And then, even past that, let's actually pause there. Killer says, favorite BO3 memory has to be when I was playing with a friend and then met a guy through him, and that guy became like my biggest friend, and I've played with him for years now. That is freaking awesome, man. And I, not even BO3 related, Killer, but that's something like parents, of our generation can never understand, is like people. I have a number of those too, where friends of friends, I've gotten to know so well from just being in Discord with them or whatever. But parents don't get like the friends and like the hanging out you could do of playing games together. That's a great memory, man. Semi top down game inspired by D&D. Oh, cool, man. Yeah, I've never heard of that before, or maybe I have heard of it, but I don't know what it is. I do not know what it is, but that's super cool, man. But yeah, rolling through, we did the Easter egg on DE, which was super cool. I remember doing it solo for the first time, and that was like, I played, of course, Shadows and, the Giant and learned everything, but doing like a full Easter egg like that solo was like super cool to me. Like as a player, again, who I didn't go super hard on BO2, I had played Origins, but I never really like got into it super, like a big amount to where I was doing the Easter eggs and stuff, so doing that one was pretty crazy. Make sure you can come and go, but I've gotten to know him a lot. We both know each other's names. That's cool, man. That's really cool. Yeah, man, I feel like that through YouTube and whatnot, too, of having just a couple that I've met that are just great guys, and, hope to be connected with them even long after YouTube and stuff. But yeah, DE was great. In the midst of that DE to, DE being out, I was doing, maybe this wasn't even until later, I don't really remember the timeline on this, but I was hammering hard on the Shadows of Evil around 100, and I feel like this wasn't until a bit later. I feel like this was more like 2016, I believe it was, but that was the first round 100 I ever got, was Shadows of Evil. But that actually took me like 6 or 7 tries, I think. I had a number of memories on that where, we would LAN party with some of my closest friends that I'm still close with today, like best friends, and we would LAN party in my cousin's basement, actually, and we would, play game battles and stuff, but it would always end with, like, the end of the night, I'd be doing the around 100 Shadows, and I'd end up failing at like 80 or 90 or whatever. But I have one memory. I was at home on a Friday, and I was playing, and I think everyone must have gotten out of Discord because it was late, like 3 a.m., and I was still, grinding away. And I remember around 98, I shit you not, I fell asleep in my chair, sitting straight up. I woke up to a game over screen around 98, and you'd think in a time like that I would rage. I actually didn't even rage one bit because I was so tired that I literally set the controller down, turned over, and fell asleep, and that was that. That was that. Before BO3 was actually when I technically started this channel as well. I would post this tells you my zombies I had time. What's up, Lambo? I was playing Exo Zombies and World at War Customs was actually originally what I was doing on here, which is crazy. But yeah, it's kind of how it started. I actually didn't start streaming until about Chronicles, which is crazy. But continuing on through, so Zetsubo, really good memories with Zetsubo as well, man. That was a prime time of, I think, when I started making more consistent videos. It might have been DE, but I was making more consistent videos and stuff on all that and the zombie storyline and different glitches and stuff. And talking BO3, some of the best things I love about this game is the detail within each and every map. Like every single map on here, you could like go into a certain room and there's probably like some story element or detail you missed, or something that's just like so cool, that's another reason, like the personality of this game is another reason of why it is seriously just the best game of all time. But yeah, those are absolutely classic. But Zetsubo, yeah, I had some great memories on Zetsubo. That was in like April or May of my 9th grade year, and I just remember, seriously, I've said this before, but in 9th or 10th grade, man, I did not give like oh, good God. Oh, God. Holy. Fuck it. Just kill them all. Wow. Was my first, then World at War, BO3, and BO2. Oh, so you went backwards on that. Yeah, BO1 Zombies was my first as well on, I played, let's actually get Jug quick. I played first, Kino, of course, but yeah, Zetsubo though, like I was saying, 9th or 10th grade, both of those, man, like, the boys were just locked in on gaming. Like, my priorities at that point were, hanging out with friends and playing, like, Call of Duty. Like, that was seriously the priority. I was still fine in school, but I really, I don't know why my voice is so dry. I really don't recall, caring much about school. At that time, I was just like, Call of Duty Zombies, let's grind it, whatever. So that was great, but yeah, like it was like April or May. I think April is when it came out on PS4, but May is when we got to play Zetsubo. And I remember like thinking Zetsubo was sick. Like I do remember being super pissed at it. Some of the points of like, I remember the underwater power switch was just a fucking pain some days. I remember, yeah, that was just some pain. Let's see. Easy. Did we hit it? We did. But yeah, me and my friend did that one, did the Easter egg and whatnot. That was a super cool boss fight. I actually really liked like the Mezumune and KT4 and upgraded Mezumune. I thought that shit was really cool. Skulvin on Sopway, one of the coolest wonder weapons ever. But yeah, that was kind of that really cool spot of like Zetsubo and then rolling into summer of like 9th to 10th grade. And I mean, come on, like that was easiest time in life ever, man. That was great times. Miss days of staying up during a school night and playing BL3 Zombies. Exactly, man. And so that summer of 2016, I mean, this is where again, I think I was making videos. I don't think I was streaming at all at this time, though, truthfully. I don't think I had the internet for it yet. But that was when, like, the Z House was a thing and stuff, and, those honestly, like, those memories were pretty solid, too, just having all that. But that summer, then Gorod Krovi came out, and that was, like, one of the most insane times ever for some reason when Gorod came out. I don't know why. Like, that in particular map just had so much buzz to it. But I think the part of it is like, as soon as the Easter egg was, as soon as the Easter egg was completed, it then said Revelations. And it was like, I think we waited quite some time. It felt like for Gorod maybe, that then it said Revelations. And literally, that was like, October is Revelations. So that was like amazing. Like we were right there already, which was just super cool. We knew, had the end of the tunnel in sight of like the end of Zombies at the time, which it was. But Gorod even talking. Gorod was another one where I don't have any much great like high round memories on Gorod, anything like that. I had a couple, round 80s, whatever, but where I really had the most fun on Gorod was doing the Easter egg with my friend Josh again. We did We struggled like so hard on that Easter egg. Like that was the most struggle we've had on an Easter egg, I believe. I don't know why, if it was, I don't think the boss fight was any issue, but the, Mangler step and the Valkyrie step where they couldn't get touched, we struggled through that. I actually remember spending like $50 spinning to get Illuminations because we couldn't get it, and we wanted to do it on like as low as round possible. But we finally got through Gorod. All was well, felt good. But then, yeah, I'm watching a channel make videos of the maps after they came on. They were hilarious how they messed. Yeah, man. Like Vanoss, kind of. Probably was Vanoss. But, yeah, and then moving into the Revelations, that also felt like... That was like a weird spot, because that time period was like so hyped. But it was also like kind of depressing at the same point, where it was like you're going into this map, and I remember seeing people had all these ideas of like the staffs are returning and whatnot, and then you go into this map and there's like, we know it's all mixed up, and I remember people even were speculating on that before, that it was going to be, I remember a Noah J stream in particular, where he was like, the map's going to be, or he's like, what I would imagine is you'd be playing like, I don't know what maps he was referring to, but he's like, you'd be playing through Origins, and you'd be running through Origins, and then you'd come across Ascension, and then you'd run across, and you'd get Shangri-La, and you'd hit, you'd get one of the flaming zombies that would kill you or something. So, of course he wasn't exactly right in that sense, but he was talking about that, and I was like, whoa, that would be cool. Just like all the maps kind of mixed together. That is what I was referring to, but I didn't know if they were good to say. Oh, yeah, no, man. I think it's different. They have Vanoss Gaming has like tens of millions of subs. So I think it's all good. But yeah, Noah J said something like that, and from there I was like, oh, that'd be really cool, like a mixed kind of map. And then when we got the trailer, that's what it was just that. It was a mixed map of all these different things and bosses. And then even in the trailer, I think we had seen, the Apothicon Servant, if I'm not wrong, which was crazy. And we're like, what the fuck? Why is that in there? Like, we were very lost on that, because we were for sure the staffs were coming. And then, essentially from there, chill, bros. The map came out, and it was kind of like that fever dream up front, because it was so... I'm going to try to kill all these and do it when the zombies are here. It was so hyped, and then it starts, and the Easter egg went on for like 2 solid weeks, which that alone made like insane amounts of hype, I feel like, in general too. So that was crazy. You finally get the map. Me and my buddy stayed up that when it was coming out on Xbox, and it didn't drop. It ended up dropping like 3 hours later. I think we still stayed up and played. But our first couple attempts of that, the first ever attempt, we were like to the boss fight almost with the throwing the summoning key step, and it totally glitched out on us, so we had to redo it a different day. Besides the point, but then it kind of left you. Yeah, I love that Vanoss can't be canceled too. I feel like people with that, I feel like if you own it, like people like that say something bad, they just own it, that people like don't cancel you. But it's when you like do your big apology and put so much notice on it, kind of thing. But yeah, that was a weird time, because then the cutscene, I actually really enjoyed the cutscene. I thought that was like a great end of Zombies, because in Zombies, in the story, you'd always hear about like the cycle continues, cycle repeats itself, whatever. And so literally, you get to Revelations, and the end just continues repeating itself. I actually thought it made total sense. People didn't not like it as much. Maybe they do now. I actually don't know the general consensus now, but people did not like it at the time. And of course, later on, we've of course saw Black Ops 4 where they continued the story. I feel like more so shamefully. I don't feel like that was originally in the plan. I feel like that was more money-wise there. Besides the point, though, I thought BO3 ended perfectly with like the cycle continuing. You know, they finish at Revelations, go back to Origins. Finish at Revelations, go back to Origins, whatever. So I thought that was super sick. We should actually chill down here and wait for the Ragnaroks. But that was super cool. And then it left us in like a weird spot though, because I still loved, you know, Black Ops 3. Like, I wanted to play it, but then IW was coming out, and IW had, you know, the most hated trailer of all time, which is just, like, insane and absurd. But it had the most, you know, hated trailer of all time. But then we hear, like, zombies in IW, so that was kind of like, okay, cool. Like, that was pretty exciting to see. And Zombies in Spaceland comes out. That was a pretty awesome time as well. I thought Zombies in Spaceland was a ton of fun, and people praise that map as one of the best ever to this day. But so, you know, I was still in the background, you know, playing, which is crazy to sound like in the background. It was literally months out of, you know, BO3 being done, but I would then, you know, play BO3 still, mix in, you know, IW, and at the time it was, yeah, Zombies in Spaceland, and then also Zombies in Spaceland, but then also me and my friends played pretty hardcore competitive, you know, on IW, so that was pretty fun for multiplayer. But then even one of the points in that year too, you know, talking Treyarch Zombies, not as much, you know, BO3, but then even within that year then, BO2 became backwards compatible on Xbox, so BO3 about at that time was on the back burner, most definitely. You know, just with IW and then or COD 4 even, but then also, you know, BO2 was backwards compatible, we were all playing that, but then even with that as well, all that happened, but at the same time, the conversation of DLC 5 never stopped. It was on the whole time. For a COD game that didn't have zombies, but a zombies-like feel, I liked Ghost. Yeah, man, Ghost was really good. I enjoyed Ghost a lot, too. It's crazy that some of these games that were so hated back in the day are now loved by younger kids. We were young at the time. Now, you know, as the years go on, which is pretty crazy. Did I not grab the piece? Come on. I was like, shit. Okay, there we go. Did not grab that. So that's cool. We can actually go finish off this bow here, so let's do that. But yeah, essentially, the whole time then, you know, through IW and whatnot, I was, of course, touching BO3, playing it a little bit. But then, the whole time you heard, like, always little bits of, you know, DLC 6 is coming. Or, sorry, DLC 5, my bad. DLC 5 is coming, and people are like, what is, you know, DLC 5? And it's, you know, it's this map pack that is going to have, you know, some remastered maps in it in BO3. And how insane that sounded at the time, because people had said the same thing about, you know, BO2 was going to get the same kind of, you know, map pack as what BO1 had. And that's kind of, I think, where the idea came from. But I don't remember these turn of events, but the gaming revolution during that year, and I was making a ton of videos on this because, you know, it got the views, right? The gaming revolution made a video and said at the time that DLC 6 is happening. Like, why do I keep saying that? DLC 5 is happening. Like, he's like, I can't tell you where or how I know this, but he's like, I have 100% proof it's happening. And he said it's 4 maps. It's Ascension and Moon from BO1, and then it's Origins and Mob of the Dead from Black Ops 2. And he's like, I can't tell you where I learned this, but he's like, I know it. It's fact. You'll see. He's like, you will see. It's coming out within like next year or something. I don't know what he said. But then he's like, it's coming out. Believe it or don't. But at that point, I was like, I don't know why. I'm uneasy. Maybe I'm gullible, or maybe you can convince me easy. But I was like, yeah, like that's fact. It's coming out. So I was running with that, you know, for videos and whatnot, that DLC 5 is a thing. It's coming out. And essentially, how well that went then, you know, talking through the year, was I was running with that for sure. There was then a video from Glitching Queen where she then said, and I feel like she is very reputable, like when she says something like that, and she made a video that basically talked about the Gaming Revolution's video, but she basically said, like, I still can't, prove it, I can't say anyone's name, but I have a source that I know is accurate, and I trust the source 100%, and they say Gaming Revolution is right, DLC 5 is happening. And I was stuck on that for like so long because I'm like, it is happening. And on BO3, it seemed obscure, and it was, but on BO3, Glitch Queen said it at that point, and it was like, it's happening. Later on then, I don't even know, it was released when I was in school, I remember. Let's see, where is that at? It was released while I was in school because I remember watching the reveal, but there was a time then later where I think it was Gaming Revolution again made a video. You can say I've never heard of them, Glitching Queen or Gaming Revolution. But yeah, she's been a zombie YouTuber forever. But yeah, so that happened, and then essentially from there, I think Gaming Revolution ended up making another video. God, I want to say it was at least a month, but maybe even 2 months before Zombies Chronicles was even announced. But it was a Mexican game store that had on its website, it had like some blanked out, I can't remember what it was. It was blanked out like website link of, basically said, I think it was $100, and it said Black Ops 3 it said Black Ops 3 Zombies Chronicles Edition. And at that point too, it was like, it could be fake, like someone could, put that into the website to get a troll that works at the store or something like that. It wasn't on like a Call of Duty or an Activision's website or like even an Amazon. It was on this random Mexican website. And it said Zombies Chronicles, whatever. And then I don't really remember after that what... I don't really remember what happened after that, but I think that's where it got picked up, like where, like Smith Plays and, Smith Plays and Noah J and Mr. Darlik JD, like they were, I think, saying like confirmed, like at this point, whatever. All right, let's get through this round and then we can start the Easter egg. I think they were kind of doing that whole thing where they were going through it. Now they were finally saying like it's confirmed, whatever. And at this point, some of them definitely. It would have been right after this they got invited to Treyarch, I'm sure, but they basically said like it's confirmed, it's happening. Like I think there was enough evidence at that point to say like yes, like this is legit, whatever. And so basically then it went on like a week or two or something, and there must have been like someone leaked and said like there's gonna be a reveal this Tuesday that Zombies Chronicles is getting revealed. It's getting announced, whatever. And, me, I'm just fucking probably dying of, like, excitement at this point. But, like, it's getting announced on Tuesday. And I remember I was in study hall with my friend Josh again. And we were sitting there, and we're, like, on YouTube or whatever, like, ready to watch this reveal. And then I think it must have been, like, noon or whatever hit. Noon or 1 or whatever it was, and nothing, like no reveal. But then if you go on Twitter, it was some weird tweet from JC Backfire, who again was Mr. T's friend with way less subscribers. I think he had like 40 or 50k subs or something. JC Backfire, I don't know why it was him, but he tweeted something crazy of like, oh shit, we gotta go to the Wisps. It was something weird like, Tune in this Thursday at 12 p.m. for a major announcement or something like that. I don't even think he said, or to hear the future. I don't even think he said like hear the future of COD Zombies or anything like that. I think he literally just said like tune in for a major announcement. He might have said regarding zombies. I don't remember. You can probably find it if you search it up. But then it was like too out of timing that it was like, okay. And then, God, I actually want to go back and watch the reveal now. But it was the video, and I swear the video didn't even title anything. Like, I don't think it even had said, like, they were leaked, like, exactly what they were. And I remember thinking, like, Mob of the Dead's not in there? That's one of my first reactions, I think it was. But, so that, yeah, announced it, whatever. I think it was then, it was maybe the week after or something like that, but then essentially, before it came out, I think it was 8 days leading up to it, they did gameplay of every single map, and I remember watching that in math class. Again, shows you how much I did not really care what was going on, but I remember in math class watching those and getting just like so excited, seeing Origins, seeing Kino, seeing Shangri-La, whatever. Watching all those was crazy. All the different YouTubers gameplay and stuff. And then it finally came out, and at this point, I was like so excited that I'm like fuck this, I'm not waiting the month. I bought my cousin's PS4, which is sitting right there. I think I actually like rented it from him at the time, maybe. Asked if I could use it, and then bought it after. But then essentially from there, I did, and I think that's exactly when I started streaming, was like when Chronicles came out. So, and that leads me into the all-time, I hit the peak early, man. I hit the peak early for me to still be doing this, but the all-time, like, most fun I ever had streaming were basically in that summer. It was summer of 2017. It was playing Zombies Chronicles and different BO3 maps, of course, but every single night, I would play a different map, and those were the streams where you'd get 70, 80, 100 people in here. You'd get 100 subs in a night, and I'd stream for 7 hours overnight, like in the summer. It was that summer was way too much fun. That was some of the most fun ever. All right, we got to get these as well. All right, let me see here. Let's see here. Door circle. Great. But yeah, Zombies Chronicles, man, I remember, round 100 in Ascension and the Origins Easter egg on there, and feeling like a boss when I could do that Origins Easter egg, on my own kind of thing. Was just that was like the most fun summer ever. And honestly, I think Zombies maybe peaked in BO3, but I think the community engagement and everything may have peaked with Chronicles. That was like an unreal time to be alive. And then you got to Fortnite in October, September, whatever, and that was before. That was still another year out or whatever. That was still another year out. Should we do the other Wisps right now, actually? Let's do them right now. But yeah, that was a little bit after. But man, Chronicles, what a time to be alive. And that would have led me then into 11th grade. Which, yeah, I think would that have been... Chronicles came out during Infinity War in 2017. And then World War II would have been going. So then I think we would have had the whole year of World War II. And then essentially going to Fortnite then. So yeah, man, that's kind of the rough history, and it was a long-winded one. But I probably missed so many stories and stuff. But man, that was some of the best, because I've had great stories even after that. But those were definitely the peak years. Oh shit, those were that time frame was amazing, man. All right, let's check here. Did we actually have one here? Oh no, we didn't. Okay. Here we go. Yeah, we'll go back and get the piece right away. There we go. Grab that, see if it goes here as well. There we go. But yeah, man, what just amazing, amazing memories. And that's like only talking zombies again. I didn't play as much multiplayer, obviously, but man. And that was just straight up talking about memories I had throughout the game. That's not even talking about like what I love about each and every map in this game. One thing to mention too, man, I can't imagine how much words I actually spoke in that little bit of time there. The least, because the best maps I go back and forth between this and Shadows. I still think Shadows is my all-time favorite, but let's see. Oh, bro, did we just do the wisps for no reason? I think we did. Did we do? Oh man, I thought I was like. I actually don't think I usually do this, but I thought I was skipping a step by us. Not skipping a step, but like rapidly doing it. Okay, it's now door rocket rocket. So we're gonna have to go back and do the wisps a third time. Sounds amazing, right? Oh wait, yeah, cause the fuse isn't there. Shit, bro. That was stupid of me. My bad. My bad. All right.
What the hell just happened?
There we go. But yeah, I think even past that too of, you know, the memories after the fact. Getting level 1000 was pretty nuts during Chronicles and whatnot. But man, we literally grinded during that. Okay, well, this is what I didn't do right away, which I guess I won't try and save a step next time. Let's not grab that just yet because I don't have it. Okay, right, we have to do that up top. So we got the door rocket rocket is what it changed to. Okay. Door rocket rocket's what it changed to. Okay. And I can't remember. We don't have the fuse yet. Yeah, we don't have the fuse yet. We can't even do that. Sweet dude. Door rocket rocket. Bro, am I stupid? Why is that not powered on yet? We've used the death ray. Oh shit, I gotta place this in here. Gotcha, okay. Protect. My bad. Okay, so that opened up. Get the other one. Get the other one cooking down here. Got that cool.
What do I do with this?
Make our way back up. What perk we missed? We're missing Widow's Wine 368. Probably the most important perk of them all. We're missing it.
Guess it's time to bring me back down to earth.
Okay. So I had done that. So let's think here. So now I think it goes back to destroy for the... These challenges aren't right now, are they? Oh, they are. Okay. Rocket, lightning, circle, door. 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 The lightning, circle, door. Rocket. Cool, that's good. Okay, so that's good. That's happening right now. Let's find the Wonder Fizz. Where is that at? Didn't really mean to grab that, but that's fine. Let's look for that Wonder Fizz, because I would love Widow's Wine. Not there. Okay, we'll let that chill out and then go down there. Let's check the other spots quick. Not there. It actually could be down at the test station anyways. Oh, it's right here. Okay, test is good. Widow's Wine, you're mine. There we go. Great. Alright, let's go do that. Probably should have more ammo, but we'll be fine. I have my Ragnaroks as well. Cool. But yeah, we need to go back and get the tablet in a few.
Never was a fan of flying.
I can only assume that you intend to procure Group 935's research for your own twisted goals.
Alright, rocket, circle, door, lightning. 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 Circle, door, lightning. Rocket, circle, door, lightning. What? Rocket, circle. That always tricks me. The door, the wisp up. Rocket, circle, door, lightning. Rocket, circle, door, lightning. Rocket, circle, door, lightning. Cool. I really think, you know, they could have done some more balancing to the bows. I wouldn't want them to drop, you know, like the damage and the OP-ness of the storm bow, because, you know, it's a classic now forever of like how good it is. But at the same point is like it makes the other bows pretty much useless, because why would you ever use that shit? I didn't even see if they were both lit. No. Why would you ever use that other shit if this is an option for you? Alright. Don't need that. Okay, let's go up. Here we go. Okay. Let's check this out. Bro, what happened? Why did they stop? What? Why did they turn off? I'm so lost. Let's go try one more time. Why did they not?
Less often I do that, the better.
Okay. Rocket, circle, door, lightning. 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 Bro, move. Okay, wait. Rocket, circle, door, lightning. Rocket, circle, door, lightning. Rocket, circle, door, lightning. Oh, fuck. Bro, what is going on? Why did those turn off? I was gonna say, when I was jumping, I did not see it. Shit. Okay, I'm perfect. Cool. Let's go Kinda just want to run straight back down there again just to get that one done. I don't know why it's doing that though. I don't know what I have done differently than every other time, but let's try it out. Let's try it again though, I guess. Rocket, lightning, door, circle. Rocket, lightning, door, circle. Rocket, lightning, door, circle. Rocket, lightning, door, circle. You know what it is? Rocket, lightning, door, circle. You know what it is? I know what it is. Rocket, lightning, door. Fuck it. I know exactly what it is. That's why I'm just leaving it. I didn't put the fuse in the side of it. That's the problem. That is the straight up problem right there. I didn't put the fuse in there. I'm an idiot, that's why. It's exactly what it is. If it's not that, I don't know what it is, but it's exactly that. Bruh, I'm stupid. Okay. Can I restart this? Does that work? Can I do it quick? The fast travel is just too good. Circle door, lightning rocket. 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 Circle door. I can't believe I messed that up. I'm so dumb. Circle door, lightning rocket. Circle door, lightning. Good. Come on. Here we go. What do we get? Maxi? Perfect timing. Alright. You see it on up there? I'm such a dumbass for making that mistake, though. It's all good. We figured it out, but I was really lost for a minute. Okay, let's do this one. Heavens has really been 10 years. Geez, yep, 10 years to the day. This came out 10 years ago today. Can you believe it? Lightning circle door rocket. 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 Lightning circle. Great, okay. Let's do this. Let's get bro in, and then let's do the wisp step off the bat here as well. Wisp, wisp. So we're gonna need this for the running around with the guy. Just grab that. We also need to grab that as well. Not there. But yeah, how's it going, Heavens? Good to see you. There we go. Dude, this bow is just too good. I mean, come on. Let's see if this one... I remember failing the wisp steps like a ton for some reason when this came out. Let's see, not there.
You feeling enlightened, flesh monkeys?
Great. That it? Yep. Cool. Okay. Should we see what gobblegum we can get here? Out of the little plant. Unquenchable. Not a bad pick if you're in like a game with people. Not a bad pick at all. Okay. Just need to grab the one and then grab that and then also grab. Did we already grab the giant fuse? Oh yeah, we did. Okay. Totally didn't even think that one through. Always felt like a waste to come back here just for that piece. Spears, but even like this room, this is what I'm talking about, where it's like there's a million different things going on in here that you could look at. What's written on the walls, whatever. Cool.
What the hell just happened?
Jeez, man, why was it getting hit so hard? Do not need my near death yet. Let's see. Maxi? I actually need a new, I'm kind of gonna shut up for this next few minutes here. I'm just gonna do the steps and okay. Got our amulet piece. Again, this song's a banger, so I just kind of want to let it play.
For keeping blood and guts off.
Oh shit.
How's it feel to be in the eye of the storm?
Hey, what's up, Junior? Good to see ya. Kind of letting this song jam. This song is so nostalgic to this Easter egg, man. Or this map, obviously, but... Need a new Goblin Gum. Alright. Such a good song. Bro, what? What? Let's try to get our soda fountain back, I guess. Goddamn. Maybe we got a little more. Probably upside down.
Maybe this will help me cool down a little.
Rip, though. I'm a noob right now, man. Should have seen all the stream started.
No treats for you. That's what I call suck and all.
Banger song. Underrated song. People would not think of this as like their favorite, and it's not my favorite, but it's definitely very good. I need to upgrade my other guns as well. 7 days to, yeah, man, literally. I didn't even think about that. Literally 1 week from today. I will be grinding. I took next Friday off, so. Will be grinding. You're
getting electrified, meat puppets.
Cool. I will find bro later.
Hey, scratch me.
Holy. I also need to remember I have Ragnaroks as well. I know I got rid of the unquenchable. I'm gonna grab a soda fountain. There we go. It's still the rock. Bad. Does it like need to be used down there, or what's the deal? Okay. Let's see where bro landed. I think it's up in here. Yep. Okay. Make sure we get the next free gum. Oh, fuck. Use her in plain sight if needed. How to reinstall BO3. Do it, brother, do it. Got a long week ahead of you. You need something good to play. Dude, we really need a better gun, though. That's for sure. Oh shit, here we go.
Bottoms up, Dempsey.
Here we go. Maxi.
I reckon he's getting up from that.
Let's go.
Max ammo.
Okay. Maxi's perfect. Kind of a struggle bus when you're down during these steps or whatever, but it's all good. We're getting back to it. Getting back to it. Good, on to the next one. Let me see. Again, really need to pack a bunch. Oh, here, nice. Bows are better than staffs, don't at me. Staffs are very unique, but bows feel like the obvious but like great idea. Keep them coming.
You're getting electrified, meat puppets. Get off me.
There we go. Last one down here. I'm still gonna try grab this quick. Need that soda fountain. Dog round.
You were ready for Dempsey's electric light show.
Actually, I'm pretty sure these, I was gonna say I think they last like 1 minute when you do these way or this way. can't get the fucking soda fountain to save my life. Oh fuck. Oh, dude, I'm glad I didn't get the soda fountain yet. Oh good god. Not cool. Dude, we are sucking dick. We are a trash can right now.
I won't ever get bored. Believe me.
We are a trash can. We're right at the end. So we really gotta just wrap this up. Rip, yeah, huge rips. Good, okay, doing this thing. Just totally spilt over myself. It's great. Alright, let's grab jug.
Down the hatch.
We're literally boss fight ready now, so. Got a bit of setup to do.
I could drink this all day if I could afford it.
Dude, I
For this gum.
should not have done that actually.
That's what I call shock and awe.
Here we go. Soda fountain, great.
Couldn't hurt. I can always spit it out.
Dude, still at the rocket pad, huh? Alright. We're gonna go pack a bunch of this at least. Get this cooking. Past that, we can see what's up, but let's get this rolling.
My God. Attention all stations.
I think the zombies aren't spawning for right now. Best pap camos, DE man.
The FPD is under threat.
Best pap camos.
Stop coming closer.
We want our blast furnace, man.
Their handbook explaining all the new features?
Although the blue looks too good.
Ah, fuck it. I'll just fire off a few rounds.
Fuck it. Keep it for now at least. Have other perks to get, so.
Locate the missing canister. What's happened to you, Edward?
Not standing up, not standing up, not standing up. Good. Just trying to get the cheapest ones possible.
Your actions will not
Actually,
the outcome of the war.
can just do this. My bad.
You feeling enlightened, flesh monkey? Yeah, I could use a drink right about now. I don't think I've ever had a fair fight.
Widow's wine.
That's a drink. Broadly speaking.
Oh, seriously?
Fry 'em up, Sparky.
Let's do this. If you want to see some downs right now, wait till we go in the boss fight. And see what happens then. There we go. What are we missing
I don't
here?
like the looks of this guy.
The Keeper. It has somehow been corrupted on its return to Earth. I think Dr. Grove is to blame.
You want to know how this goes by now?
Right here? Oh. We go down. Just trying to get set up now, essentially. There it is.
Ugh, and I thought the teleporter made my stomach turn.
Last one, nice. One more, screw it.
I can't say I know exactly where we're headed. Rick's off in a burst by giving us some straight answers soon.
Oh shit, we're gonna have some mixed up ones now. Oh no, we're good. Screw it, Thunderwall's great. Nine shots, not looking too good there. We actually could probably just roll with this. Let's see what we get for Gobblegum. Actually shouldn't have popped that because you can't get points while it's active.
Like everything else, it always comes down to money.
Whatever. Oh shit, here we go.
This is a weapon I can work with. Heads up. Electrical storm coming through. Take all the help we can get. Fry 'em up, Sparky.
Cool. Alright. Let's get our free one quick. If it's implants, or if it's the blue one, we might just go. If it's not. Give me Blast Furnace. I only need one weapon to give me what I want.
Bigger's better.
There we go. Ooh, with the yellow camo. Hate that. If you know the lore on the channel, I hate that.
Right up, maggot sacks.
Alright, might as well pop this. Take probably anything on it except for turn. So that means we'll probably get turned. But let's not die in the process. Let's not die in the process.
This better be worth all the money I laid out. I like what I see.
Fireworks, great. I hate that yellow camo though, my god. Alright. Literally just waiting on this Gobblegum and we'll be good to go. Got full rags, that's good.
For keeping blood and guts off. I'm gonna need a shower to wash.
I've like never went in with fireworks, but it's all good. We'll run it. We'll run it this once. Should have spammed a little more, it's all good.
And ready for action.
Cool. Alright, because yeah, we don't even have enough to hit the thing. Nope, not we're needing neither. I will spend the money if we can to hit the Gobblegum again, but I might have it after using this. We'll see.
Believe me. Never look a gift horse in the mouth or in the ass. Those fuckers can really kick. You freak bags starting to see how this works? I'm almost running on empty.
Let's see, is it 8,500 still? Blue? Let's go. Max ammo, perfect. Let's get it, man. Shield took a few hits. That's all good. Let me see here. Again, we may take some downs here, but we've got the best gobblegum of all time for this here. You can literally... Smith Plays once made a video to see how many downs he could get, and he just left the live stream and was in the boss fight here. Oh, we do have this. Like, the only way we could fail this is if the Xbox turns off. Literally. Never realized the dragon head's at the top of those, actually. I don't know how I haven't, but I haven't. Oh. This is where the Dracon is just fucking nice. Another great pick in here too is head drama. But watch this, guys. Watch this. This is perfect. This is perfect right here. Just watch.
Nobody else saw that, right?
Oh my god. This is so dumb. I will say I've never been the best at boss fights. Like, you know, the BO3 ones, of course, you know, in the day, you know, kind of master them, whatever. But, like, man, even the BO6 ones, like Citadel, Citadels, I had to use the cheeky way when it came out. And we did it with friends after. I'm pretty sure I even died a few times there. Chill. There we go. Cool. Now, this one I think I'll try. I don't actually know what's even better. Just spamming this or swapping to the shotgun. I don't actually know what's the better choice. We'll try the shoddy. Yeah, to November, man. We were ranting about that at the beginning of the stream, actually. Let's see. And that's why you just used a fucking bow, man. Shit's slow. Maybe it's because I don't have... Is there like a fast mags on it, maybe? That's probably what I have on my other account. Why it works better. Alright, well, we've got a... Stupid, I even tried that. We're about to lose our shield. Oh yeah, we're downing a few more times. At least a couple more. But yeah, man, that delay is unfortunate. That actually, like, that game better be fucking perfect when it comes out. I don't want to see anything wrong with it if you're going to delay it that much. They obviously were like ready to announce it that they did a trailer. Fuck, dude. We're actually... How stupid I didn't use this, man. Okay, gotta stand here. The insta-death right there. The bow barely brings these guys up, so you gotta... Why I didn't just use the bow, man? I'm so stupid. Okay. Good. Come on. Yeah, I'm fucking dumb for even using that shotgun. Great, alright. One more Panzer round. Ford S, let's go, bro. Jesus. Still have our shield a little bit. Chill, bro. Ripskis. Oops, here. Spam the Panzer. Okay. We're such trash, man. Chill. Shield, bro. Oh, dude, we are such ass, bro. We are absolute ass. It's unreal. It's getting bad now. It's getting a little embarrassing just now, alright? I almost just pulled out my regs. I'd be so pissed. Alright. 6 downs later. 6 downs later, W. Another moment I didn't mention in BO3 though was how like lit it was. Shadows and the Giant every day, and then Star Wars: The Force Awakens was coming out, man. Like that was what a time to be alive. The hype was just at an all-time. Life was just amazing. Can't believe that was even 2015. Like people talk about 2016, and I know that was close to it, but like you forget 2015 in there. At least the tail. 2016 did hit different, but like, just as an example. When that was before 2016, it really tells you how long ago it was. 10 years. Okay. Come on, are we there yet? Chill, bro. Is he over there? Oh, over there. Kind of started late there. Bro, you're... This has been, like, actually the worst Easter egg attempt of my life. Like, obviously we're gonna beat it, because we can't die here. But, like, this shit sucks, bro. Like, I've had 2 failed times there. I don't know. Right there, that one made sense, because I was on, like, the wrong side. But, like, the shotgun one? How'd that even happen? I don't know. Just dumb, bro. Just dumb. And, like, literally we're gonna do this, and 1 second later it's gonna be done. Just takes a hot minute to get things moving. And you, like, actually need your double path abilities. Now look at this. Like, we need to chill out now. Worst Easter egg attempt of my life on the 10-year anniversary, man. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? Need to save enough, though, for the... Need to save enough for the... Bro, just literally fuck off. I'm so over this now. If I wasn't this close, I'd probably fucking quit. We're literally running out of ammo, frankly. Come on, we're getting there. Come on. Dude, 8 downs, bro. What is this attempt? What is this fucking attempt, bro? Oh my god, we might die. We might die. We might die. Actually, it wouldn't matter. It wouldn't matter. Holy. The worst Easter egg attempt of all time. The literal worst. The literal worst attempt of my entire life is on the 10-year anniversary. Gotta love it. This has been a pathetic display. Pathetic display. If it wasn't for this gobblegum, we would have been cooked long ago. Long ago. Out of ammo all over the place, it looks like. Okay. Finally. God, this was just fucking awful, bro. 3, 4, 5, 6. Take it, bro. Oh, was he actually not done yet? I like stopped shooting Loki. If I would have like done that on accident, I would have been like, fuck this. Alright guys, well that was great, I guess. That was actually like terrible. That was a horrible attempt. Like the worst Easter egg of all time, bro. Grinding Cold War camos. I'm sorry you had to see that, is what I meant to say. I don't know how many times I've not grabbed it and ran up here.
I've seen this in action before. Hate to see what it can do all powered up.
Guys, it has been real. It's been fun. You guys are awesome. Thank you all. Have an amazing night. Happy 10 years of Black Ops 3. Best game of all time. Here's to 10 more. Not really, but let's go, bro. Have a good night, everybody.
Destruction of this facility and my own death will not prevent the advancement of our cause. You'll stop nothing!
We don't need the moon, right? Nothing bad could come from that.
The road is long and dark, but I know where we are going. We will
He's still alive.
I fucking hope so.
This subject will one day wreak havoc across the entire universe. He cannot be allowed to live.
This wasn't how it was supposed to go. We were supposed to secure the package and be in and out clean. Instead, the whole thing's been one disaster after another. I should never have trusted you, Richthofen. Never!
You should trust me, Dempsey. You all should. This artifact has the power to contain and preserve the subject's soul. Your soul. But it can only be done after the moment of death. Just as you saw me do to my other self. It is the only way.
Wait! If someone's gotta take him out to save the universe, then it should be me that does it. Good to see you, Tank.